kuabudu Bwana, tuna kuabudu, tuna kuabudu Bwana, tuna kuabudu, tukisema wastahili yewe Bwana, wastahili, wastahili yewe Bwana, kupokea utukufu, tuna kuinua Bwana, tuna kuinua, tukisema wastahili yewe Bwana, wastahili, wastahili yewe Bwana, wastahili, wastahili yewe Bwana, kupokea tukufu. Shalom my family, hoping everyone is good and hoping everyone is fine. So at this time I'm so happy and I'm so glad to be in the presence of the Lord, because the Lord has been so good and the Lord has been so amazing. So this morning I want to talk something very small that is in the book of 2 Samuel chapter 9 from verse 1 up to around 10. And this story is talking about King David, it's talking about Mephibosheth, and it's talking about Ziba, and it's talking about the entire household of Saul. So this story is encouraging us that when it's time of God doesn't look at the physical appearance of a man in order to come and bless him. So it reached a time when King David wanted to reward the kindness of Jonathan, and he was asking, is there anyone left in the house of Jonathan or in the house of Saul, so that I may show kindness to Jonathan his son? And a certain servant called Ziba said, there is only one son who is a lame man. The key point here is he was a lame man. So despite the situation you are going through, the appearance can make people not to recognize you and can make people to disregard you. So at this time, David said, may I send you to go and bring him in the palace? So that means that when God wants to bless you, he doesn't look at the physical appearance of a man. Okay? He doesn't look for the physical appearance of a man. So like in our situation, you might be somebody who is going through a lot, and even people, when people are being asked, they start saying with the things you're going through at the moment. So when Mephibosheth came, and because even himself, he disregarded himself, he called himself, how do I owe myself a visit in the palace to a person like me who is looking like a dead dog? In fact, he called himself a dead dog. So this thing is encouraged, is talking to me and is ministering to me that the situation you are in, it can make even yourself to hate yourself. But that time David did consider about his physical appearance or something, but he wanted to show kindness because of his father Jonathan. So at the time Mephibosheth came, he started dining with the king. Yes, at the table of the king. So the thing we are learning from this story is that when God wants to visit you. He doesn't look at the physical appearance. He doesn't look at the things that you're going through. He doesn't look at the things you are passing through, but he looks at what he is about to do to you. So that time, Mephibosheth started dining with the king, and everything was returned to him. Everything that was supposed to be in the house of Saul, it was returned to him. So the moral of this story is, don't disregard yourself. You're such an important person, and you are great, and it's God's time to come and favor you. He will do that without even questioning anybody or asking anybody what he can do, but he will do it because of you. May the favor of the Lord be with you, and may the grace of the Lord walk with you. Each and every closed door, may favor speaks on behalf of you. Whenever at your name is mentioned, may favor speak on your behalf. May there kusipatikane watu ambao wataongea mabaya yako, ukose kupata usaidizi unaostahili, ama ukose kupata usaidizi unaohitaji. May God cause everyone that is meant to tarnish your name not to mention even your names in those doors of opportunities, but may favor of the Lord open those opportunities that you've been waiting God to do. But at the same time, you need to understand there is something called the grace of preparation. At the time when God wants to visit you, he will make you to pass through preparation until he molds you enough and he feels that you're worth to be in that place. He will keep on preparing you. So wait upon his time. His time is always the best. We always go and say, God's time is always the best. And when the time came for Mephibosheth to be remembered, God didn't look at his physical appearance. He triggered King David to remember the kindness of his father Jonathan. So at this moment, there is somebody who is orchestrating something for your life. So you need to wait and wait patiently. Even if waiting is so hard, it's better to wait, and it's better to wait for wrong and have the right thing than to lack patience and get things that are not worth it. So, shalom.